What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Good morning. So, as of lately, we've seen a lot of people denouncing their membership and affiliations with Black Greek lettered organizations. Specifically, I've seen women denouncing Alpha Kappa Alpha and Delta Sigma Theta. I've seen a woman recently denounce Zeta Phi Beta, as the women like to say. Zeta, say the whole thing, you know? Um, and they've been doing it on social media. I've seen a lot of backlash towards these individuals. People saying, why do you have to do this publicly? Why do you have to take this to social media? Why do you have to announce it to the world that you have denounced this Black Greek letter organization? Well, as a brother of Kappa Alpha Psi from the dirty Theta Mu, and I say that the dirty, strong way, you know what I'm saying? Like anybody that's from Arkansas, that's a noob from Arkansas, they know about Theta Mu, I'm full noob over here. Ain't no halfway noob or nothing at the dirty Theta Mu. Anyway, I'm gonna say the dirty Theta Mu Spring 17. Just for anybody that want to know, any clarification you wanted to go check and do research. The dirty Theta Mu Spring 17. Anyway, let's get back to this. So, as a brother of Kappa Alpha Psi, I don't have any problem with people denouncing their membership with Black Greek letter organizations publicly. Why? Because if you're no longer a brother of Kappa Alpha Psi, I don't want it to be an uncomfortable interaction if I don't know this and I'm still calling you noob. And I'm still coming up greeting you, trying to do the handshake with you. I'm calling you noob. I'm trying to throw the yo with you in pictures, and you don't want any affiliations with the brotherhood anymore, with the fraternity. So I appreciate knowing publicly, so I don't make it an awkward situation if I'm still trying to greet you as noob and you're no longer a member of the organization. So I understand, people publicly denouncing so that people won't still call them by their Black Greek letter organizations. People don't still associate you with that because social media is super public. Everybody sees what people post on social media. People ain't seen their line brothers and line sisters in years, but they follow them on social media. They can tell you everything of what their kids doing. They can tell you about, oh, my line brother just started a job. My fraternity brother just started, just got in my house, whatever. You keep up with people through social media, right? I ain't seen folks since high school, but I still know stuff about them because social media. So with that being said, everybody is locked in for the most part on there. So denouncing it publicly like that on social media gives a chance for you to just be like, okay, y'all need to know I'm not a member of this organization anymore, so don't affiliate me with that. The only thing I have a problem with is when people publicly denounce the organization and call it the devil and call it evil and all of that, right? The problem I have with that is a lot of the people who say that, they didn't really know God beforehand. Their journey in spirituality and God with spirituality and God came after the fact. And a lot of these individuals join the fraternity or sorority for all the wrong reasons. For social status, getting girls, being, looked at as the top of the totem pole in the school social hierarchy, trying to just take cool pictures on Instagram to get a lot of likes. You a Kappa, you pledge Omega Psi Phi. That's my late grandfather's organization. His brotherhood was Omega Psi Phi. You trying to, if you join it for all the wrong reasons to get somebody to like you, all of that, yeah, a lot of them do that. And so once they find out they didn't need, I guess when they come to their when they recognize, hey, I went about joining this organization for the wrong reasons. I was lost and I was just trying to just do something just to be accepted. Then they try to call the organization the devil and all of that. And that's when they be like, all right, really, bro? Because I've been a brother of Kappa Alpha Psi, for years now, right? Since 2017. Been a brother of this organization since then, and I ain't did nothing demonic. I don't got no demonic spirit on me or nothing. I've been spiritually grounded and had a strong relationship with God and Jesus Christ since I was a young boy. With me praying in living on the south side of Chicago, going to school on public transportation on CTA bus to Morgan Park High School when I was living way over east, right? Praying, God, let me get home, protect me from all people who want to do me harm. Let me just make it home and make it back to school, make it to school and make it back home safely. Let me come to school the same way I left. All them prayers I was saying. I knew God was real, and I knew my belief in Jesus Christ was strong because he kept me safe throughout that time period, right? So I've always been spiritually grounded. I didn't find God after Kappa or within Kappa or nothing like that. So for me, I know the organization is not no evil thing. I ain't no evil brother. The brothers I hang with, none of us evil spirited brothers, all uplifting brothers, right? People that say, hey, this being a part of this organization is idolatry. You putting it before God. A lot of people who are denouncing, they were the ones who put it before God. Kappa ain't never came before God. Kappa ain't never came before my family, my children. It hasn't. It hasn't, man. It hasn't come before my family, my loved ones, God. No, it never has. Ever, 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 ever. Even when I was a neophyte, and I was so happy to be a part of this organization that I wanted to be a part of for years, I still never put it before God and my family. Never. So there's a lot of people that had their priorities mixed up when they joined these organizations. And now they're figuring it out, and they're blaming the organization for why they are this way and that way. Or I'm going to say this. Some of y'all may have had negative experiences within the chapter that you belong to. You may have had negative experiences with, the chapter advisor, or, with your line brothers, your line sisters, your dean, your assistant dean, or whatever. Y'all had problems with those individuals, and then now it became all on the organization because those individuals you had those negative interactions with. When you probably should just associate that with the people that you ran into, not the organization within itself. Because I've met some excellent brothers all throughout my time of being a brother at Kappa Alpha Psi. I've met some brothers who were shady, who I felt like were not upstanding in certain ways, and I didn't say, oh, look at this organization. No, some of them brothers just got bad character. They got character flaws, right? Some of them lie. Some of them just don't really stand for what they're supposed to stand for. But a lot of brothers within my bond really do. A lot of them uphold the principles and the objectives of our organization to the highest degree. And that's why I love the bond of Kappa Alpha Psi. Now, these organizations, I'll say this, like, when people be like, oh, this organization is ungodly, there's a lot of people that join for the wrong reasons, and it's because a lot of people only want to promote certain aspects of the fraternity, the parties, the social life, rather than the community service, rather than the upliftment of Black folks. This is what these organizations were founded for. The organization I belong to, Kappa Alpha Psi, was founded January 5th, 1911, during a time where Black people were looked at as nothing. In the backyard of the Ku Klux Klan at Indiana University, right? 10 black men came together, created this organization so Black men can recognize they could be much more than labor workers. They could be much more than just custodians. They could rise above stereotypes. They could rise above generalizations of our people. They could, help uplift our community and guide other brothers toward the path of being professionals, right? This organization was founded to uplift the community in general, not just the men too. Uplift the Black community, to put community service in the neighborhoods we come from, to provide mentorship to young Black boys and young Black girls who need it, right? To create an atmosphere of love and unity amongst Black folks, to help Black folks have a hand up the way other people in society have a hand up in this world. That's what these organizations were founded for. To help all of us recognize we could be much more than just labor workers, what they said, because that's all they said we could be during that time period. My founders were doctors, lawyers, dentists, educators, entrepreneurs. That's what the basis of the fraternity was. And it still is. And a lot of people have went astray and went down the path of letting it be something else. But a lot of brothers still uphold it high and true, like me.